lineage. You see? Read that again, bro.
This is verse 5. Ye are all the children of light and the children of day. We are not the night nor of darkness.
Right, we are not of the night. We're talking about darkness. Okay? We talking about the elect of these nations right here.
We the day walkers.
Yeah, we the day walkers. We're not no damn fucking vampires like y'all. Vamp life.
Scared of the light.
Scared of the light. Hey, because what? The scriptures even say that the light hates the darkness. Man. Roughly paraphrasing. Hey, so it just goes to show you that these people out in this world are nothing but a bunch of vampires, man. The demonic demons, really, is what it boils down to, man. And the Most High is going to judge you for it, man. Sure will. It's that plain and simple. And the Most High is doing that right now, man. Especially to our people, man. Our people are getting jacked up left and right, man. Including Esau.
Yeah, Esau's getting it.
Hey, you Edomites, the so-called white race is coming to an end, man. You people are getting ready to go into slavery, and it's starting. It's starting right now. All right? It's starting. All right? You're going to go into slavery. You're going to serve 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, and then the Lord's going to exterminate you, man. It's that plain and simple, and you see it, man. You stop faking the funk. Stop faking the funk, devils. You see it. You know it's coming. Admit it. All right? Especially your elites, they know it. That's why the scriptures say, Satan knows they have but a short time, man. Yeah. These devils, your higher ups know that they only got a little bit left, man. They're only faking the funk with you idiots out here.
Yeah, that's why they living it up over there in the palaces, going on sabbaticals. Meanwhile, these niggas are dressing like pirates, you know. The low level the 230 Edomites, you know. The missile food, they just walking around aimlessly, man. No goal, no purpose.
They're celebrating anything. Celebrating anything. Earth Day.
And then hockey games.
Popcorn Day, National Popcorn
Flag Day. Coffee Day. Donut Day.
Matter of fact, today's National Pizza Day. Today's National Pizza Day.
I believe you, bro. I believe you, bro.
That's the first year I've ever heard of that shit. National Pizza Day.
You glorify damn food. You give a piece of meat a day.
That goes into the wickedness of this place, man. Being gluttonous.
Yeah.
Folly.
They got free donuts day. You know, you can go get a free donut. You know.
Hey, T-Mobile got where every Tuesday you get a free taco.
Oh, yeah.
Every Tuesday, T-Mobile got you got a free taco, man. Ain't that something?
Everything but the Lord, huh?
You get everything else for free, but you get this word for free.
Yeah. Except at church.
Except at church.
Yeah, you gotta pay a little something. I got one quick one here before you read on. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich is set in a low place.
Let me get it. This is the folly, man. You know there's gonna be Jake in that parade, man. There's a bunch of Edomites right there, but Jake's gonna be, you know, the streets gonna be packed with Jake over there on Ebor.
Trying to get a little scallywag for the night.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, well, literal scallywags.
Little scallywag.
Literally.
Dressed like hey, but you see, they're like children, man.
Yeah.
You see, it's just the scallywags everywhere today, man. Yeah. Scallywags are all out and about today, man.
Folly is set in great dignity. They elevate that.
Kind of, but key word is that great dignity, man. Key words.
Yep.
2 words.
Yep.
2 words. All right, great dignity. All right, this folly, the folly of America is set in great dignity. That's why everybody enjoys having a good time going to the games. All right, going to Gasparilla Parade 3 weeks in a row. All right,
Losers,
but straight bums, man. Going to the strip clubs, going to the bars every Friday and Saturday night, man. Even on Sundays, go to Sunday Fun Day brunches and shit, man.
Damn. Yeah, what that one spot?
Okay, Sunday Fun Day too. Grill 54. They got all types
Grill
of shit.
54, yeah, the mimosas, Bitches love the mimosas.
We'll talk about that later, bro. Hey, man. Folly is set in great dignity, man. You got NFL games, Super Bowl. You got NBA finals. You got hockey finals.
Well, check this out. People would rather take pictures with a Tampa sign than to come hear the word of the Lord 10, maybe 40 feet away. You know, big ass Tampa sign, and then you got the prophets of the Lord right over here.
There. You pick that.
Hey, well, again, folly is set in great dignity.
Exactly.
There it is.
This is what you people delight in. This is what you delight in. And bask in it while you can, man. Smother yourselves in this folly. Rub it all over your chest, man. All right, because soon enough, this shit is gonna go away, man. Righteousness is going to be established on the planet Earth, man.
That's right.
Righteousness is, man. Not folly, but righteousness. Righteousness set by who? The Lord. All right, and what's going to be the guidelines? What's written in the scriptures, man? That's what's going to be the standard in that day. All right, the word of the Lord. All right, and nothing else, man.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 6. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Let us watch and be sober, man. Mean clear-minded, man. Don't be involved with all this folly out here, man. Clear-minded, man. Yeah. Hey, you just said it. The scripture. Hey, the scriptures say, "Follow not a multitude to do
wickedness."
evil.
Yeah, wickedness.
Yeah, wickedness, man.
Grown ass man, just like Peter Pan. Oh,
Yeah.
Peter Pan, Captain Hook.
Hey, you see, this is what the epitome of America's come to, man. Living your life to live and folly, man. That's what America's is.
You hear the simplicity of our people, though. She over there recording us. She said the Hebrew Israelites, and then she said the black Hebrew Israelits. Like, bitch, you got two examples that clearly we not black Hebrew Israelites, man.
You know what I mean?
And then you got a sign right here in bold black letters, you know.
They don't see. They have eyes, but they see not. They have ears, they hear not. All right, that's our people for you. For lack of knowledge. Stand for yourselves. Brother got precepts or?
Yeah, read on.
Come. There she go. Scallywag.
Yeah, look.
Good.
I'm going to verse 7. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
And what are they drunk off of, man? The wine and philosophy of America, man.
Babylon.
Yeah.
All right, Babylon, exactly. The brother said it beautifully, man. Babylon. That's what these people are made drunk off. Look at you, just had Jake and his girl walk by. Jake got a skull on his head.
Yeah,
man.
they going to the parade.
But then they want to take videos of the men of the Lord and say Hebrew Israelites, meaning they know what we're about. But yet, here it is, they're celebrating this wickedness, man.
Just like the motherfuckers that left from Egypt. They knew what the Most High was about. They seen the miracles, but they still wanted to go back to Egypt.
Second just one.
Yep.
Tell you how much. Yeah, y'all knew everything, and yet you still turned away your hand to the Lord. All right, you're gonna have to pay for that. That couple that walk by, they don't understand. They just mark themselves for death. Like, yeah, this is how serious this is. But we understand what we're doing up here. We're trying to stay in the light. Y'all wanna be drunken in the night, literally drunken and spiritually drunken. That's between you and the Heavenly Father.
Quick scriptures. This is Revelation 17, verse 4. And the woman, aka America, was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. So that's that cup the brother was talking about, that cup from Babylon, man. That's gotten all the nations to drink of it, man. They've been drunk. They become drunk off of it.
That's some bad juju juice you drinking, man. That shit got you living in the dark, man.
It's that box wine.
Yeah, you open the blinds and your eyes fucking fry up, man. You so damn scared of the of the light, man. Because since you've been born in this wicked ass society, you've been living in nothing but darkness, man. But guess what? The minute of the Lord, the Most High took us up out of this, man. The Lord drew his men back out, man. He educated them, man. And called Allah y'all by Shemi outside, like the brother said, man. Because if now we be a bunch of dumb niggas, I'd probably be a dumb
parade with them.
Ebor parade just tonight, man.
Yep, trying to get
Some poo poo.
You know?
As a matter of fact, Jake last night, he was saying, man, I'm gonna go to that parade tomorrow. I'm gonna get some bitches. I'm gonna get some bitches tomorrow, man.
So simple, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's so simple. All you gotta do is roll up, have a little bit of dope, maybe have some weed and some drugs, and you Gucci, man.
You in there.
You Gucci.
Because women are simple too. They're more simple.
Yeah, they say
you got a nice pair of shoes, and you got a 2000, at least a 2015 whip.
Yeah, you got a nice car,
shoes,
nice and clean.
You know, and you got a blunt. Oh, you getting pussy tonight. Yep. You know, you got at least $100 in your pocket. Yeah, you good. You good. Yeah, you good. You in there. You know, that's how simple.
You buy her maybe 3 drinks in the night.
Yeah.
And you get your ass home, look like you got all types of paper.
Yeah.
But it's Salakia. But again, the times that these people do this stuff is when? At night.
Yeah.
Because why? That's when they feel that's when their spirits come out, man. That's when the true spirits of these people come out, man, at night. Right? Because what? They're in their environment. They're out and about. It's dark.
That's when the moon come out.
Yeah, that's when the moon comes
Lunatics.
out. Spirits are high. Yep. Demons are out. So these people are out here doing all types of wickedness.
Well, look at the water. When the moon come out, the tide goes up. Yep. So it's got to have an effect on your body as well, you know?
You're 80-something%, 90% water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's 70 something.
Yeah, Salakia.
Just like the earth. That's how, you know,
just
like the earth,
You see that, guys? You know, so it's the same thing when you out there out and about, you know, in the midst of the night. Where the wickedness, they got something called the witching hour.
God, they say the goons come out at night.
Yeah.
I forgot what that word goons,
come out.
but yeah, that shit, you know, it's not good.
Etymology of goons.
Yeah.
I looked it up one day.
Yeah.
I bet you did at one point.
Okay.
But read that verse again. Read on the next one.
7, verse 8, right?
Read verse 7 again and then read on.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 7. For they that sleep, sleep in night. And they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith.
That's not talking about you can't drink alcohol, because the Lord, the Messiah drank alcohol. They call him, they call him a wine bibber.
Right.
And you go to the Spanish, and the Spanish says a bocachon, meaning a drunk. You know, so obviously he drank. For them to say that to him, that he every time not every time, but a lot of times they seen him, he had a couple yayan in his hand. You know, so it's not talking about that. It's talking about these philosophies like we just read in Revelation. The couple of the filthiness and the fornication, man. That's where you can't be drunk with, man. All these philosophies, homosexuality, being a Muslim. What else?
Egyptian.
All that bullshit, man. Anything outside of this truth, man. You know, anything outside of this truth is that false wine you don't need to be on, man.
Con. You see that?
Yeah. Nah, come on.
Verse 8 again.
Start from the top, verse 8.
Yeah.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for the helmet, the hope of salvation.
Yeah, man. That's what brothers are putting on when we go on these highways and byways. Well, we wake up in the morning. All right. We basically sleep with our breastplate on, man.
Yeah.
Okay. We sleep with our helmet on, dog.
Okay.
All right. And it ain't talking about no bulletproof vest. Okay. No, we sleeping with it says what? The breastplate of hope and a helmet of salvation, or maybe it was vice versa. That's lucky. Okay.
Man, that's a true soldier right there for you, man.
Yeah.
One that's ready for war at any moment of the day, man, regardless of whether he's sleeping or not, man.
So we stay girded up. Spiritually girded up.
Strapped at all times
Okay.
with his word.
That's what it is. I mean, yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay. When it says, like the brother was just pointing out about drunken, that's really just means a clear mind. Okay.
Yeah.
You're not
Sober-minded.
Sober-minded. Yeah. You're sober-minded. You're not. Yeah. You can drink. Don't be simple. Yeah, of course you can drink. You can't drink. You can't do nothing.
You're not a drunk.
Hey, man. Yeah. As long as you're
All
not a
things
drunkard.
moderation, man.
Everything
And
moderation.
and it goes by situation too, because you know, if you out and about, you don't want to get pissy drunk where if somebody got to carry you to the car, you know.
It's going off.
But if you at your house, you can drink till you pass out,
Pass out.
just like Noah did.
Yeah.
You know.
And brothers do it all the time. We so fed up with this place, man.
Yeah.
You gotta drink yourself to
Give him a
sleep.
strong drink that's ready to perish.
You gotta drink yourself to sleep sometimes. Like, damn, what a fucked up day that was today. Don't even forget that shit. You pass out. You know, you wake up, you gotta do the shit again. This is hell we're in. You gotta remember we're in hell right now, bro.
Okay, I got a precept to go with that.
Please.
This is Ephesians 6:13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your.
It's like it real quick. It said doing all to stand, man. Meaning what? Doing this work, man. Going out and talk and being a watchman unto the house of Israel, man.
Telling the people to come in.
Compelling them.
Having
which
done
that
all.
Word being what? That word
Threaten.
compel, threaten.
Yeah.
Which what we read in 2nd Ezra.
Yeah, the Lord threatening.
threatens.
Yeah.
So that's what we doing, man. We threatening you, man. We telling you if you don't get right, the Most High is gonna put you to death. That's a threat right
We
there,
persuade
man.
men through the fear of the Lord.
That's a threat.
That's a bald-faced threat. What you say?
Yeah, we persuade men through the fear of the Lord, man. You don't
Yeah.
get right, you're gonna die. If they don't put fear in the heart, that's because you're not part of the elect.
Yeah. When I heard that, I was persuaded.
Yeah.
And that's what Elder Apostle Kabar said recently. He said, man, we was talking about, abstaining from dealing with these people on the common board. Hey, man.
Idle chatter.
Yeah, because if you're not persuaded, man, hey, when we listen to the word, we was instantly persuaded.
Okay.
We ain't need no help. We ain't need to be convinced.
And we didn't have to scoff for 8 months and
Right.
then come around the block, you know.
And hell with that, bro. We heard this and we were scared out of our goddamn minds, bro. We're like, you know what? I think it's time for me to stop smoking weed. I think it's time for me to start reading this Bible. I think it's time for me to stop doing this and that and understanding who I am as a man, what my nation's about, what's this God thing about. I think I believe this.
Most brothers were brought to tears, man.
Right.
Not because of they were feeling emotional, but because we felt sorry for the things that we did, man. Even though we were just coming into this faith, we knew deep down inside that what we did was atrocious in the eyes of the Most High, man. And we felt sorry, man. We felt deeply sorry. That's the true feeling of remorse, man. When you hear this word and tears come to your eye, man. You don't necessarily have to tear to your eye, man. Tears come to your eye, but hey, man, you have to have that same feeling when you come into this truth, man.
Right.
All right, because otherwise you just like Esau. Yeah. You say sorry all you want to the Most High, man. Please forgive me. But if you're inside your heart, if in your heart, your la'ab, the mind, if you truly don't feel remorse for the wickedness that you committed in this act and you truly don't repent, man, what's the point of doing this work, man?
Kind of because repenting is an action. Now you can say you repent or salakia, all this and that, but what are you doing to show it? Just like the scriptures say, let us show the love of the Most High in truth and in deed.
Yep.
All right. And what is the love of the Most High? To keep His commandments, man.
It's like you Christians out there. You say I repented, but you're still eating pork. So you didn't repent.
Yeah.
You just say you believe.
With
in
their
God.
mouths they draw nigh unto me, but their hearts they fall from me.
Faith without works is dead.
Finish reading that there.
Got a couple more verses here. This is verse 14. It's Ephesians 6 and 14. Stand, therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery dart of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
Red sword.
Yep. So that's our weapon. It's this word. Okay. We using it. So we're putting on the spiritual armor, and this is our weapon. Okay. It's simple as that. You know, and this is what's going to get us through the what did it say? The evil day. Is that what it said?
The fiery darts.
No, in the first verse you read, if you could bring it back, the first verse, I think it says the evil day.
Yeah, it said, Ephesians 6 and 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
Oh, see? Okay? So, in order for you to withstand what we've just been talking about, what the brother called, and what we talk about week after week, prophecies that are coming, the horrible things that are coming into America and the rest of the earth, you have to put on the whole armor.
Hey, a part of the whole armor is that the word, man, which you said is
that's the weapon right there.
Which is what's the word? Yahushai.
Yeah.
That goes into John chapter 1.
Yep.
And what's the spirit of Yahushai? The spirit of prophecy, which is what we're going into today, man. If you ain't coming in that, man, then you ain't got the two-edged sword. You ain't got the understanding of the scriptures, man.
It don't look good for you.
If all you doing is videos every damn other day, part 2 about getting your head edged up, man, then you ain't got the spirit of...
You getting lined up for destruction.
Exactly.
Lined up for the share. Come to get a little good to get destroyed.
Yeah, man, exactly. You getting lined up for destruction.
Join ITR.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have the wrong spirit on you. Okay?
You hide.
Adam Abbott.
Yeah.
You in the wrong spirit. You hear this? You in this time right now, all this stuff happening, and you're making a 4-part video about lineups and stuff.
Trying to prove your point.
But here it is. You hot on fire to prove your point, but you weren't hot on fire for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Hey, key point, key word, your point, his point. We're trying to prove his point. We ain't
okay, let's say that is true. What now? What now? Are we all supposed to go shave our beards and get lineups? Or maybe I should shave my eyebrows and everything on my head, just like he said, right? My grandpa died, so I'm gonna look like a fucking freak with no hair on my head. You know what the fuck?
You're defeating the purpose of being in these streets.
That was on occasions they did that because it was just like the Lord make an exception for everything, man. The Lord made an exception for the firstborn. The birthright is supposed to go to the firstborn. The Most High made exceptions for that countless of times, man. He did it with Isaac. He did it with Jacob. He did it with Ephraim. You know. He did it with Joseph, man. Joseph was his favorite, but that wasn't his firstborn. Joseph was Jacob's favorite.
Second to last.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. Yeah. See? So you got to keep in mind, man. If you're not in the spirit of prophecy, which a lot of you cats aren't, you're in the spirit of proving your point. You're in the spirit of being seen. Okay, getting views.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or justifying yourself.
Just
There they go. Remember them?
Who?
We had.
Oh, that's them. Yeah.
Oh,
The curses. That's the curses. Yeah.
Oh, they out there? Yeah. Oh man, I think I'm over here.
Hey, bring him up.
Yeah, they already got destroyed. So come back for round 2. It was the first round knockout. So
Hey, like the elders and brothers.
it's a waste of time. Yeah.
You're gonna have to. You gonna have to answer the questions.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to prove your point.
Yeah, because we're not finna sit here and go back and forth with you, because that's a waste of time.
We already know we're right.
Yeah.
It's time for you to ask questions.
Answer.
The Hebrew Israelites, the men of the Lord, have already answered enough questions.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is Google any question. It's
We
there.
got the answers.
all there.
You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
the one with the answers.
Time.
All right.
Finish reading what you got.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 was always in the Bible.
Yeah, go back there. Yeah, man, because really, honestly, this is really what's going to get us through the times that are about to come. All right, it's the understanding. All right, this is the word. Oh, go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 9. For God hath not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai.
Right, we're not appointed to wrath. Okay, the men of the Lord.
Edomites.
All right, we're not appointed to be destroyed. Okay, we're appointed for what? To get salvation. It said. Read it again.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 9. For God hath appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation.
Not
by,
appointed us to wrath.
Yeah, appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right, he is not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That is why we're here, to obtain salvation. And in order to obtain salvation, you do have to make your call and election sure. You have to come out of this world, the philosophies of this world, and you have to come into this truthful understanding of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, which begins in this Bible. Okay, which is only for a select group of people on this earth, not everybody. Okay, it's only for a few people on this earth, a handful of people. Compared to the population of the planet Earth, this Bible is really only for a handful of people, a spoonful.
The 1%ers.
Yeah, the real 1%ers. Con. Word up. Okay? And those are the ones that are going to be appointed unto salvation. The rest of yous out there, yous guys, will be appointed unto wrath. Okay? Death and destruction. Okay? And it's going to hurt. Yeah, you're going to get sick. You're going to die. You're going to starve to death. You're going to get beat up. You're going to bleed out. Okay? You're going to get burnt in your house. You're going to get arrested. You're going to get chipped. That's what you're appointed for. But the men of the Lord are going to be appointed unto salvation. Yes, sure, the men of the Lord will be tried, but the Lord is not going to destroy his men like that. All right? And that's what we believe.
We're in a time of salvation, you know.
Right. Let's go back to what we were bringing up before, because it should roll right into it. So we're going to go back into the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and we're going to go on to verse 11 again. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth with waves from the deep, and the waves are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord Yahweh, and before the glory of his power. Verse 13. For the Lord is for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
So these missiles, man, when they begin to get shot into the ends of the world, because you can't shoot one missile from China, or so like you can't shoot an arrow from China and expect it to hit a mark in America, man. That's just not going to happen. That's not feasible. What's going to happen? The Lamb of God. Real quick.
See, it went away.
See? But you can't expect that to happen, man. What's going to happen is these other nations are going to shoot missiles off, man.
Yeah.
And the missiles are not going to miss their mark. They're going to hit here in America, man. They're going to hit. There's going to. And Russia made a video. There's going to be one that hits
Florida.
here in Tampa. There's going to be one that hits in Atlanta.
One in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Pittsburgh Penguins just walked by. I had to tell them that.
Hey, but show you that the arrows they're talking about, them nukes or the ICBMs. They had a movie. I'm not sure if it's an actual military term, but I know they had a movie where it was called Broken Arrow, where it was the ICBM that was stolen, and they called it the Broken Arrow.
Yeah, it's a code name.
Yeah, the code name for it.
Alright,
Get real quick, Joel chapter 2 verse 7.
Well, read a little bit on that, and then get that, Joel.
come.
Because it says they shall not miss.
Let me get that again. I'll read it again. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss.
They shall not miss.
When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And
because what? They're gonna be shot from one end of the earth to the other. Right, and they shall not miss. So now go ahead and get that, Joel.
Joel, what chapter?
2.
Chapter 2 verse 7.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the...
Start at start at verse 1.
Verse 1?
Yeah, it's good. Chapter 2 verse 1.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet of Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
That's because that's what we're really supposed to be doing, warning our people of the coming destruction.
that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Let all the habitation of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is now at hand.
Read up a little, or read a little louder.
The scripture said, "Let him that heareth run." You know, so that's why. Read that again, Brother Bashar.
Hold on, one second. Fix the sign.
It said, "Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, man." So when you hear this word, you're supposed to tremble, and you're supposed to go and run and tell your folks, man, to get right. You're supposed to go run and do this word and get right, man.
Yeah, that's why. What is it, Habakkuk? He said, "Let him that readeth run."
Yep.
You know, make it plain upon tables that he that readeth run. You know.
Read it over.
Yeah.
Read it loud.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet of Zion and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the habitation of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it now at hand.
Right, and the day of the Lord is getting ready to come, man. We're living the preliminary fights of the main card, man. All right, the main event, which is the nuclear missiles, man. The Valley of Jehoshaphat, all right, the Valley of Decision. Okay, we're in the preliminary stages of all that. All right, go ahead, Art.
Verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Kind of going back again to the society that we're living in. It's nothing but straight darkness out here. You people are walking in straight darkness. You have no clue. You have no clue, and you laugh and you smile and you giggle because you have no understanding. But at the end of the day, that's what it is, man. There's nothing but straight darkness and wickedness out here. You know? Okay? Go ahead, Art.
As the morning spread upon the mountains of great people, and a stronger have.
Read that again.
We'll start from the top. This is Joel chapter 2, verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as of the mountains spread upon the mountain of great people, a stronger have not been ever.
And that's talking about the missiles. That when it says that great people, that's talking about missiles. It's not talking about actual men. Yeah.
Like neither shall be any more after it, even to years, many generations.
Hey, there's not going to be a day like that anymore, man. You ain't never going to see another day where that many amount of weapons of destruction get launched or sent to another place, man.
Nah, there's not after this. There ain't gonna be no missiles like that. Missile period. Ain't gonna be no weapons of war.
Hey, like,
you know.
That's all, folks. That's all,
Little
folks.
piggy and Mr. Piggy.
That's Esau.
Yeah.
That's what Esau was saying. Go ahead, read verse 3, brother.
Verse 3. A fire devoured before them.
And then what's that fire that devours before them? The fire that's held in the warheads, man. All right. The fire that's held in those warheads, that's that fire that devours before them, because that's what ultimately, when it hits, that's what's going to devour the whole land, because the power of the missiles is in the warheads. Okay. Go ahead. Yep.
And behind them, a flame burneth.
Kind of the fire that's behind him is talking about that propulsion. The fire, the fueling system that's used to propel the missiles to its destination. Okay?
The land is as the garden of Eden before them.
Meaning that this land, you see the trees.
Paradise.
Right? It's a paradise to these people.
Yeah.
All right? The land before the missiles come, it is very spectacular to these people.
Kind of what they say, come to America to live your dream. You know, the American dream.
Yep.
Best country in the world, right?
And behind them, a desolate wilderness.
Kind of, exactly. A wilderness. Kind
Wilderness, sorry.
Because what? After the missiles hit, it's going to be nothing but devastation and utter waste. All right? Look what happened to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. That's what's going to happen here in America. All right? That's what's going to happen
Millionfold.
here. Millionfold. Exactly.
Because that was atomic weapons.
Yep, exactly. Go ahead, Al.
Ye and nothing shall escape them.
Kind of nothing shall escape them, meaning nobody, not a plant, not a hair on your chinny chin chin, man. Nothing is going to escape this nuclear disaster except the men of the Lord.
Not even the works.
Yeah, not even the works, because all the works are going to be burnt up. Even the works, even the righteous works. If you want to get there, in 2 Peter chapter 3, I got you. We'll read that after this.
Kind because the righteous works going to go up into the heavens. They're being recorded in the heavens. These fleshly bodies, you know, that's going to be done away with.
Go ahead,
Verse 4, the appearance of them as appearance of horses.
Horses. Because what? A horse represents strength, power, yeah.
And as horsemen, so shall they run.
Because when you watch a video of a bunch of horses running, they running all next to each other. That's how these missiles are going to be when they get launched off, man. They're all going to be in the air, running side by side, coming where? To here, to America, man.
Kind of just like in ancient times, you hear horses stampeding towards you, you know destruction, a war was coming. Yeah.
They were that front line, because normally that's what the horses were, that front line.
Yeah.
You know?
You got the horsemen and then just a regular battalion.
Yeah, wait, till he finishes that. Go ahead, Art.
And then the horsemen usually were them they had rank, and you know, and that's going to be the missiles. The missiles got rank over any other weapon.
The horseman is actually going to be the spirit of the Lord this time, because this Lord is going to be the one putting His spirit on them to go where they need to go. All right, go ahead, Art.
Verse 5, let the noise of the chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of the flame of the fire that devoureth the stubble as the strong people set battle array.
What's those people that set in battle array, man? It's these other nations, man. These other nations that the Lord is getting ready to gather, pursuant to Joel chapter 3, man. The Lord is getting ready to gather all these nations, and He's doing it systematically, man. He's moving a chess piece, He's moving a knight, He's moving a rook, all right? He's moving the bishop, all right? He's moving the pawns, all for what? To be able to place these people in that great battle, man. That great battle array. All right, and he's going to come here to America. He's going to come to the Middle East. He's going to go to the land of Israel. He's going to go to all these places around the four corners of the earth that are meant for destruction, man. All right, go ahead, Art.
Verse 6. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness.
Because once these people's see these missiles coming, man, it's